Hey folks, it's Barry here. Now I know you should normally be expecting a video recipe tonight, and as you can probably tell by the video title, it's a little bit different video today, and lots of you guys have been saying about doing video diaries and gaming and all different stuff like that. Today was a good excuse to do that. In the last month, Banksy has created something called Dismaland in my hometown. It's a amusement park, which is kind of like a dark spin on Disney World and Disneyland. And I know that some of you guys aren't going to get a chance to see it. So with it being right on my doorstep, I thought I'd take a camera along and sort of show you it. And as you know, I'm a big fan of Banksy anyway. I've got loads of his art in my studio, and there's a little space right there that you could always come around and draw on my wall if he wants to. But yeah, this is basically what I thought I'd show you today. It's been really hard to get tickets, so I managed to get one for a morning session. It was just a shame that I was going on my own. Don't look at me like that, mate. You can't come today, it's just for humans, alright? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As a little bit of history, the Dismaland site used to be an open-air swimming pool called the Tropicana, which was just like amazing. I'd love to crowdfund to get it going again, that and the old pier in our hometown, which is also abandoned, but that's another story. I used to spend every summer there, it was so cool. I remember one year, I was reminiscing as I was walking down the seafront, there was a ladybird infestation. Ladybirds everywhere, you're like walking, crunching on them. You'd go underwater in the Tropicana and come up with a ladybird swim cap. It was my chance to be a tourist for the day, so as I took in the sights, such as our jam-packed land train, our Sea Life Centre aquarium, where the actual scariest fish is a goldfish, to be honest, and not forgetting our version of the London Eye, I think it's called the Western Eye, I don't know, and the best comment I've ever heard from someone that went on it, I never knew Western had so many flat roofs. I'd heard how bad the queues were, and I was not disappointed when I turned up. The last time I saw a queue that big in my hometown, it was outside a kebab house after a night on the town. Anyhow, the queue started moving and I worked my way through this sort of cardboard kind of security thing, which was cool. And then I was in there. I was in Dismaland and the site of the former Tropicana, and it got me a little bit emotional. I was like, I remember swimming there and stuff like that, taking in all the sights. Now there was so much there, and I probably captured about 20% of it on camera. There was this really awesome map to sort of show you where to go and stuff. And I gotta be honest, there's some stuff that I didn't really understand. I'm not the most arty person, but I can respect stuff when I see it, and it was kind of like eye-opening. When I first got in there was this bench that instantly reminded me of my hometown. You would sit on it and it would look like you were being attacked by seagulls, which basically does happen on a regular basis in my hometown if you have fish and chips. There was quite a cool loop-the-loop bench thing. There was this merry-go-round which looked normal until I got a little bit closer, and there was a butcher making lasagna out of horse meat. Something quite thought-provoking was this refugee boat ride thing where you could put a pound in and move the refugees around the water. That was pretty dark. There was spins on classics like Punch and Judy, trying to knock over an anvil, which of course would be really easy, right? And then trying to hook a duck, and rather than winning a goldfish, you would win a paper fish finger. And I really liked the fact that the staff were being all dismal, trying to encourage you to lose, and they were just being told to just be grumpy. It just kind of made the whole ambience, you know. Can I get a program? Yes? No? Thank you. One of my favourite things was a bumper car ride where the Grim Reaper randomly would just start being a Bee Gee. Quite a big fan of miniature villages. There used to be one in my hometown too, and this one was probably the most epic one I'd ever seen. The scale was incredible and so vast. It was super busy in there. There was lots of new Banksy art scattered around the place, and I really liked this thing where there was these like puppets being jigged around, and they were pretty much employing a guy, one of the Dismaland reps. Of course he was happy just jigging that around all the time. There was plenty of thought-provoking signs scattered around, and I think there was a couple of subtle digs at the Disney Corporation, you know, with the whole staff dressed like that. There was a Mickey Mouse thing, and even SeaWorld with the like whale jumping out of the toilet into a tiny paddling pool, which really does get your mind going. My daughter Phoebe really wanted to come to Dismaland with me, and I'm glad when I went into the castle that I didn't take her, because I think she probably wouldn't have liked the princess falling out of her carriage being photographed by paparazzi. That was probably one of the most extreme things that I saw. I really liked the stallion that was made out of scaffolding. That was pretty darn epic indeed. There was a former riot vehicle just shoved bang in the middle, spraying out water, and I was there thinking, I used to like swim there, and there was a wave machine and stuff, but now there's a riot van spraying water. It was, yeah, different. It wouldn't have been by the seaside without a sandcastle and a massive windmill, and also this crazy mini golf course, which had some rather unique obstacles on it, to be fair. All in all, it was a really cool day out, and there's so much more I could have showed you, and as I say, it's not staying around forever, so I hope this little video has given you a little insight to what it was like. And I guess for me, as a local and just reminiscing from that Tropicana, going back and sitting on these concrete steps at the back, I used to sit on those steps with my mates eating chips and then going swimming and looking out and seeing all that fantastic art and that buzz in my hometown. There was something pretty darn cool about that. And obviously you had to exit through the gift shop, and I bought this awesome Dismaland hoodie. I also bought a white Dismaland t-shirt, which I'm intending to give away pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. But I think all in all, I'd just like to thank Banksy and all the other artists for like generating some interest in our hometown and getting some memories back for me in the Tropicana. So if you don't get a chance to visit Dismaland, as I say, I hope this video was interesting. There was so much more I could have showed you, but I was on my own and I had to get back and do some other things. But that is it then, guys. Dismaland done. The only thing that would have made it more dismal was if Dismaland incorporated the It's a Small World song as seen in Disneyland and Disney World, basically repeated over and over in so many different languages. It's a small world after all. I had that in my head so much the other week when I was in Florida with the girls. Crazy, crazy times. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Check out my last two videos right alongside me, and I'll see you next time.